Okay, here we go. The date today is July 17th?
Yes.
Yes, it's
No, 16th.
16th of 2013.
Yes.
And we're at the Arizona Fibromyalgia and Arthritis Pain Relief Centers.
Yes.
And I have here with me this lovely young lady, and she's one of our patients, and I'm going to turn it over to her so she can tell you about having fibromyalgia and what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now.
Exactly.
So there you go.
My name is Trina. I'm 41 years old. I was diagnosed in 1996 with fibromyalgia. I've been to countless doctors. I can't even tell you how many there is because I've tried everything. Last 5 years have been hell. I had to quit my job, go on disability because I couldn't function on a day-to-day basis. They've had me on every kind of narcotic you could think of. They've had me on every kind of antidepressant, anti-anxiety, and no relief. I feel that I was running out of hope, that I was going to lose my marriage, and then I found you guys. And I am a week into the program, and I have to say, for the first time in several years, that I have hope that I'm going to get my life back, and that I'm going to be me again. And
Can you tell us about what were your fibromyalgia symptoms?
fibromyalgia symptoms were extreme pain, burning, sharp pains in my tender spots, in my shoulders, my hips, my knees,
Okay.
my hands, and all anybody ever wanted to do was throw narcotics at me. And at one point they had me on so much medication that's what they would give a terminal person. And I am not terminal. I have fibromyalgia. And so lucky me, I found
The Arizona
the
Fibromyalgia
Arizona
clinics. Right.
And I have hope. I have hope that I'm going to get my life back and that I'm going to have a wonderful life because of these people.
That's great. That's very, very good. Did you have the stomach issues?
Yes.
Okay. So
They
you had
told
the
me I had
widespread body.
IBS.
So they said you had irritable bowel syndrome.
Yes, they did.
Okay. And you had the chronic pain,
Chronic pain,
chronic fatigue.
chronic fatigue,
Okay.
sharp pains, no sleep.
So you had the sleep deprivation or insomnia. Okay.
And
Fibrofog.
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
That's pretty normal.
yes.
I know these because I have it too. I'm the director of the clinic, and I also have this, but I'm recovered,
Yes.
and by following our protocols. So, sounds like it pretty well wiped you out. You've been on disability for 5 years, and you've had this for 96.
16
You've had it for 16 years.
16 years.
You know, and we saw the progressiveness of it.
Yes, I've been to where I'd rather die and not go on anymore because my life was on the couch.
Sure.
I lived on the couch, and now I'm not going to do that anymore.
Are you up and about now?
Yes, and I'm exercising.
Really?
Yes,
That's fabulous.
yes.
So, when you came to the Fibromyalgia Center here, did you think it was going to work?
I was skeptical.
Uh-huh.
I really was. And then meeting Dr. Black and Tim really gave me hope. I wasn't a number to them. I was a person. I came in. Dr. Black spent 2 hours with me the first day that I came in.
Is that unusual in your experience of going to doctors?
Very unusual.
Yeah.
It's usually me waiting the 2 hours to see the doctor for 5 minutes and have them write me a prescription, throw it at me, see you in a month. And I found someone who cares. And I didn't ever think I was going to find that.
So about 2 hours for your first appointment, huh?
and I was convinced.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
that's actually a standard here. The first appointment is at least an hour, and that's if they have all their health history forms filled out, because we have to know everything about the person and their family history to properly treat them as an individual.
Exactly.
So that's something that we really pride ourselves on, is the individuality and taking the time, where we see maybe 8 clients a day per doctor on our staff, and the MDs are seeing 40 to 60.
Exactly.
And they're mandated to. It's sometimes not their fault. That's what they're mandated to do through managed care.
And unfortunately, that's sad.
Yes.
Because I would think someone would want to become a doctor to help people and not just be a number.
Sure.
And that's what I have felt like for 16 years.
Right.
They told me that I was going to be bedridden and that I wasn't going to have any type of life. And I've been on this product for a week. On the second day, I actually came back into the office to talk with the guys, and they could even see the difference in me. My husband is ecstatic because he feels like he's going to get his old wife back, and this is my hope. This is my first hope that I've had in many, many years.
And this is wonderful. This is why we do this.
Exactly.
This is the guts of it, and the juice, I call it. The juice is really helping somebody, really listening to them.
Yes.
And this voice you hear in the background is Tim Miller. I'm the CEO of the Arizona Fibromyalgia and Arthritis Pain Relief Centers, and I'm shooting this video here today with Trina. You told me that you went to a family gathering this last weekend.
Yes, I did.
Tell me about that.
I went to a birthday party for my niece, and I walked in, and everyone says, "What is going on with you?" I said, "What do you mean, what's going on with me?" They're like, "You look amazing. What are you doing?" And I explained to them the program with the fibromyalgia, and they are all just beside themselves to see what's happening to me.
That's fabulous. That's really good. I wanted to state at this point that we do not use all the traditional forms of treatment.
Exactly.
We do not use the steroids. We do not use the epidural blocks. We don't do the psych meds. We do not do the narcotics. This is completely holistic. And generally at 30 days we're detoxing people off of those medications. We allow them to take those medications for the first 30 days until this process takes place, and the liquid CMO and the rest of the protocols that we put in place have gotten them pretty well better, and then we start pulling them off of these drugs that most of us didn't want to be on to begin with.
Yes, like the narcotics, the
right.
pain medicine. The second day in, I was already feeling relief. It was the craziest thing to wake up and not be in pain. For the first time, I got out of my bed and I went down and had a productive day instead of my normal routine, which is get out of bed and go lay on the couch.
Right.
Because I'm in so much pain, and the only thing that will do it is the narcotics.
Right.
I'm lowering my narcotic doses as we speak. I'm not having withdrawals. I'm feeling that my body is starting to do what it's supposed to do without the narcotics. I'm off my high blood pressure medication.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty amazing. We've seen this on quite a few occasions where the blood pressure seems to spontaneously dropped, and we've noted this in case studies and in the clinical study that there was a reduction in blood pressure, and we figure it's in layman's terms that the liquid CMO is reelasticizing the cardiovascular system. We have yet to prove it, but it's on the research table for something to look at.
Yes. I'm off my blood pressure medicine in a week.
How did you find that out? That your blood pressure was, do you take your blood pressure normally?
Yes.
And what happened?
My lab was down to 109/60.
Oh boy.
And when they put me on it, Was in a lot of medication, a lot of pain medication, and I was trying to come off of it, and it was 180 over, I want to say 90s.
Okay. Dangerous stroke level.
Dangerous.
Right.
And the doctor said to me that day, "You will take this for the rest of your life." Well, I'm proving him wrong.
Yeah. So what happened here recently that you've come off at what you were taking your blood pressure and it's down that far?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that's kind of a nice side effect.
Yes, very nice side effect.
That's great.
Yes, since that is family history. Heart disease, heart
Okay.
attack, high blood pressure
Sure.
runs in my family.
Sure. Did you say that you were doing some form of working out, or you were doing?
Yes, I've started exercising. Treadmill's my best friend.
Wow. And I just asked that because as a fellow fibromyalgia sufferer, I would go to the gym and I would be in bed for 3 days.
Exactly.
It would be like, oh my God. And so I felt terrible if I went to the gym, and I felt worse if I didn't.
Yes.
And it was such a no-win situation.
No win whatsoever.
And so when you're walking on your treadmill again,
Every day.
do you have the wipeout afterwards where you're just like devastated?
Nope. No, I do not.
So you don't have the
it's-
exercise intolerance?
No, I started slow, and every day I add a little more,
That's fabulous.
and it's amazing.
Well, this is great. I wanted to get you in here because you're on day 7 of the protocol, and you've had an amazing turnaround.
Amazing.
And we're going to go ahead and shoot another video of this at like day 37 because you're going on a vacation.
Yes, I am.
And so
And I'll be a different person the next time you see me.
you're a different person already from the one that walked in the door. It's pretty amazing.
Yes, it is.
And it's a pleasure to work with you and
Yes.
everything, and
awesome
be
to
able to
be
treat
here.
you nice and love up on you and make you part of the family.
I highly recommend it to anyone. I've dealt with this for so many years, and if you're a sufferer of fibromyalgia, you know what you go through. You know what your body does to you. It tortures you. It's 100% torture. You don't want to move because it hurts to move. You don't want to see your friends. You don't want to see your family. Heck, there's times where I wouldn't take showers for a week because that was too much for me.
Sure.
Even feeding my dogs was too much for me. And now I'm a different person.
That's great.
My mother, who lives with me, said one day she would like to come home and say, "Trina, I want you to come home one day and you say that you had a good day." Well, that's happened.
That's fabulous.
So,
I wanted to ask one last thing. Have we paid you for this testimonial?
no, you have not.
Offered you anything free?
No,
Why are you doing it?
because I believe in it and I finally have hope that I have found something that is going to get me better and give me my life back.
That's great. Well, we do these videos to give people hope and to show them that there is a solution. After 12 years of research and development, we were finally able to put up the clinic and work exclusively on fibromyalgia, arthritis, and the autoimmune diseases, and the results are
You
like
saved
what
me. You
that's-
saved my life.
Thank you. But I'll give all that credit up above, just a vessel here. But thank you. I appreciate it, and